is a good thing as well. Like, there's a reason why you're scared of things. It is to protect you. So, like, if you're down the street and it's dark and you're getting scared because something seems off, something's probably off.
Oh yeah.
But if you're if you're at home and you're too scared to post something or to start a project or an article or to do a course because you don't know if you're going to do good in it, that's not a good enough fear. Like, that's
an
you
excuse.
restricting yourself and using an excuse to get yourself out of something that your anxiety is obviously saying.
I'm
not good enough for that.
You brought up the dark street thing, because I think there's a difference between fear and anxiety and a gut feeling. And that I've encountered,
like actually being aware of what's going on.
I've encountered that time and time again, even just driving, when I'm like, oh, should I turn left or should I go straight? And then my gut says turn left. I always listen to my gut, because you don't know. Like, and to this day, I've probably saved myself a handful of times because I've taken, even though it might take a little bit longer, I always still go the way that my gut says. And especially like as security, I always follow my gut. Doesn't matter what my job title is. Like, I'm security, but this is my one life. I'm not paid enough to go look in the bush, go after a sketchy guy that's been lurking around. No, I'm going to call the cops. We're not saying
don't just be like, I'm going to conquer my fear of murderers.
No, like, don't go hiking in the forest at night, or don't go on a walk downtown by yourself at night, or anything dangerous. Like, danger and fear and danger and anxiety are completely different things. Like, I'm not saying
danger and fear and danger. No, just don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game.
Oh,
that is my favorite quote. And you know where that's from? Are you
Cinderella story?
Cinderella story.
Yo, I got goosebumps, man.
Did you?
That's fucking awesome.
I remember that still from that movie when I was a little kid, because I was like, yes, Hilary Duff.
Oh my god. Yes. I'm writing that down because I'm putting that in the description.
It is so true. That is exactly what it is. It's the fear of getting up there and fucking up, making you not do it at all. But how do you know you're going to fuck up? You didn't even try it. And I'm not saying everyone listen to me preach. I know this. Oh, sorry, my garage, the alarm's going off.
That's okay.
And it scared the shit out of me because I thought there was like 90 ambulances or fire trucks or something going outside.
Okay, what's happening?
Oh, my heart. The garage alarm was going off.
There's an alarm in your garage? Because of the bike and the Corvette?
Well, yeah, because there's a motorcycle and the Corvette and stuff.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, but dude, like, my goosebumps heart. From that. I love that movie. I'm going to watch it after we're done here.
No, it's so true though, because, and I'm saying this because it's me. Like, I watched a TED Talk from this guy who talked about procrastination, and the only reason I watched it is because right from the beginning he said, this is me, a procrastinator, talking about why this has ruined parts of my life, kind of thing. And he did such a great a whole explanation of procrastination and why people procrastinate and why it happens in the whole process, and he made it so realistic, and you're just like, exactly, that's exactly why. And it's not because you don't care, it's because it's so much easier to do it tomorrow, because you're not responsible or accountable for anything, because tomorrow might not even be a thing.
Right.
You don't even know. Of course, everyone thinks there's going to be a tomorrow. Like, we all hope and we assume there should be a tomorrow, but it's just so much easier to just push it off to the next day until your panic, he calls it the panic monkey or whatever it's called, or panic monster, comes in the last minute and takes that monkey off the wheel and says, we got to do this. And then you kind of get to what you're like, you start fucking writing that essay all night, drinking coffee all night because it's due the next day.
Oh god.
See,
don't even get me started on procrastination.
I've done that so many times, especially in my my ACAD class in university. I'd always do the article 2 days before it was due.
The amount of times that I literally 6 hours before the deadline, I started researching for it.
Yeah, me too. I've done that. I'd be like, oh, I'll just take the 10%. Whatever.
Literally, I was drunk.
Why?
Writing an essay. Weeks? Why? And why was a night out on a Wednesday more important than an essay worth 15%? And why did
Okay,
I
this is an
write a
actual
drunk?
story. This is an actual story. Morgan, I show up to Morgan's house and I was like, I was so excited to go out. And by the way, before this, she also called me because I had nothing due the next day. So I was ready to go. I might have something due the following day, like after that, but nothing due on Thursday. So I was ready to go. She's like, okay, but you're going to have to pre-drink here until I'm done my essay because it's due at midnight.
Literally.
So I go over, sit there on her bed, drinking. She's drinking, finishing her fucking essay. It's like 11:58. She's like fucking trying to like send it to her prof, all nervous, sweating.
It's like decent intro. All right, first paragraph, half a second paragraph, a sentence as the conclusion.
Shitty
I
third.
skipped a whole paragraph.
No,
Like,
I know.
what?
And sometimes you do put a great work when you're put under stress, like under like when you have things to do, but you're never going to put out as good of work if you actually prepare yourself even a little bit by doing like the research and the things that you can do at the beginning, get yourself set up so that at least when it's go time, you are all set up already. And then that's when you do the best work. That's when you get 90s, 80s,
For me,
100s.
Essay, like just going back to post-secondary, the best essays I ever wrote were for my criminal classes or for my criminal organization classes, the ones on Hells Angels, the things that I actually was interested in. Because I would sit there for 8 hours and find the best articles, find the best quotes.
I remember you were so excited telling me about this one woman murderer. What was her?
Fuck yeah. I forget her, Elaine something. The Angel of Death. She was a nurse.
And you were like, listen up, this is crazy shit. And I don't even want to think about it. It fucking creeps me out. But it's true. Like you just were so passionate about it. Yeah. Mine were my sociology of consumer consumption and all those courses. Loved it. All the stuff on how evolution and has created us into the consumers and stuff that we are now and all that stuff. Love it. Gets you into the head. You're just thinking like it's some of the best books I've read are on that. And articles. I kept them all. I still have them. Those I've sold so many of my textbooks and stuff, but I will not sell those.
Yeah, I have specific ones that I've kept, like the McMafia book and stuff like that.
But it's just crazy. That was just electives I was taking. Why was that not my degree then? Like, because no, why? I'll tell you. Because everyone says, well, you can't get a job with an arts degree, or you can't get a job with psychology. Everyone takes psychology. So I was like, well, I guess I shouldn't fucking take that because that's not very smart of me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and like a lot of people go by, oh, I'm going to make this much money a year if I get this job.
That's exactly what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing.
When I was choosing what I wanted to go to school for, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to be a correctional officer. They're like, oh, how much do they make a year? I'm like, I have no fucking idea. I just want to be a correctional officer.
Oh.
I never went by money because I never understood, oh, they make $80,000 a year. Like, what does that mean per hour? Please tell me. Like, I don't know. I live my life per hour, sir.
Oh, sir. Per hour. You can't afford me.